Everybody I talk to wants mortgage rates to come down, and buyers want lower rates, realtors want lower rates, builders definitely want lower rates. Even homeowners and you know sellers, that everybody wants home. Like I do too. I'm making this video to say like be careful about wishing for low rates, and I kind of want. I guess everybody wants a free lunch, and free lunches are usually not free. So, but here's the thing: be careful what you wish for, because if mortgage rates drop, um, the wrong reason, that could actually mean the economy is getting worse. So that's not necessarily good for housing. Okay, so we'll do like a three-part thing. So like part one, why everybody wants lower rates, and the math is obviously like you grab, I don't know, a $500,000 home for example at 7%, and that feels very expensive. The same house at 5.5 feels a little bit more affordable. So lower rates, it's always obviously lower monthly payments, more buying power, more buyers entering the market. So naturally, everybody says just lower the rates already, and I mean it makes sense. It gets a little bit complicated, so it just makes sense. Lower rates, everybody's happy, but people often forget one thing, and then rates don't magically fall because everyone wants them to. Right? It's more in depth, and I probably don't even have the whole grasp on it myself either. I'm just a realtor. I'm an investor. I have short-term rentals. I like Airbnbs. I have mid-term rentals, long-term rentals, and again, I'm a realtor. That's my like daytime job, basically. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. So if you're here, you're looking to buy or sell, hit me up. I'll treat you like family. And then if not here, if it's anywhere else in the U.S., I can still connect you to a great agent. So still hit me up on Instagram. I'm a realtor.branco, and say hi, add me, and then we'll become friends. So let's go to part two. So why rates usually fall. And rates often fall when the economy slows down. That's usually what it is, okay? Sometimes it's because unemployment rises. Sometimes spending slows. Businesses pull back. Recession fears increases. And the Federal Reserve starts cutting rates because something is wrong, okay? So think about it. If the economy was absolutely booming, nobody would be begging for emergency rate cuts. The reason cuts happen is usually because something broke. And that's where people need to be careful. So for part three, the housing market problem. Okay, so let's pretend mortgage rates fall from 7 to 5.5. Sounds amazing, okay? But what happens if more people lose jobs, or if lending gets tighter, or I don't know, consumer confidence falls? Now, lower rates might not help as much because people don't buy homes when they're scared. People buy homes when they feel secure. So lower rates alone don't automatically create a housing boom. The reason rates fall matter. And that's the piece nobody talks about. Okay. So what I think happens personally, I think if rates slowly come down while the economy slowly stays relatively healthy, that's probably the best outcome. And you get better affordability, more transactions, which is better for realtors and lenders. That's another story. More inventory moving. That's healthy. Okay. So, but if rates crash because we're in a major recession, that's a completely different story. People are cheering for lower rates, might not like the reason they got them, and if that happens, it's just not many people get wealthier. It's just like the top dogs, and you know that's not ideal, probably. So in conclusion, the next time somebody says mortgage rates need to come down, I agree. But the bigger question is, why are they coming down? And because lower rates caused by a healthy economy are very different from lower rates that are caused by a weak economy. And that's what I'll be watching over for this year and next year. And also, if rates are high, it is an opportunity because people usually like stay on the sidelines. They don't buy. It's a little bit more expensive. I don't like that house. I don't like the kitchen or whatever. Like, I wish I could be buying $100K more because I like those houses better. But as an investor, like, it's good for the investor. So, and everybody should be an investor, should be always be looking. So like Michael Zuber says, it's not good for buyers, not good for sellers, not good for realtors or lenders. It's good for the investor, for the house hacker. And that's what I preach. And you need to get into something that actually makes sense. House hacking or just buying a rental just to buy a rental. I would probably house hack. I mean, 20% of something, or even 25% when you buy an investment property, usually it's 25% because you get better rates and everything. It's just easier. But I don't know, 25% of 400,000, that's 100 grand. You can do a lot with 100 grand now, especially with AI and all the information that we have. Like 100 grand, you could do a lot. Like, you could start a business, absolutely, like a nice, you get going. You could even buy one with an SBA loan. So like, buying a property that you make like $500 of cash flow or less, it it makes sense to me because I understand everything that goes into it. Like, you just don't make the cash flow, you make principal pay down, tax advantages, cash flow appreciation, and like, it's like a long-term game. But I'm just not sure, even me understanding all that, I would put 100K into something. So I would definitely house hack something, absolutely, because you can leverage the rest. Um, but but yeah, you always make your money when you buy. So I would always buy something, even if I put 100 grand, I'm refinancing to get some of that money out and then deploy it somewhere else. So I don't know. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and use me as an asset. I'm your real estate guy. Add me on Instagram, realtor.branco, and ask me whatever. My only hope is that the more value I bring you, maybe these videos get monetized, and you can send me a referral or use me as your agent, real estate agent, realtor, whatever, here in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I'll see you guys, not next week. I'll see you guys again this week. Peace.